Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Just setting up the stream. We won't be long for sprint races. Just bear with me a little bit. And we'll get this show on the road. F1 clash time, here we go, it's what we're here for. Right, just sorting out the stream, let me know if you're in the chat. And when I look at it, we'll see who's here. So give me 2 minutes to sort it out. And then hopefully we have a fair few of you here ready to go. Let me just update the thumbnail. You know, the important stuff for the stream. Right. Nearly there, nearly there. Right, let me load up the chat and see who we have. Who do we have in here? Yeah, Stavros. Soteris is live as well, that's fair enough. I don't know if I'm going to make tomorrow, so hence launching it today. Never hurt anybody. Good luck to Soteris' stream as well. Welcome, James. Petroselli, welcome. Frederick, welcome. Heart Gaming, welcome. Russell Kelly, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you, mate. Nice of you to join as well. So I'm just sorting out the last little bits. Juba, depends on just performance in GP, really. Frederick's completed 1 sprint so far. Let's get into our sprint. And let's get the party underway. First duel, Series 8 sprints. Here we go. Let's see if we can do some good. Might get some decent matchups in here as well. You never know. Dan Roberts, do you think the new changes for 23 that Hutch made boost more necessary as to maximise? Well, it depends which way you look, Dan, because at the minute, boosts, I personally don't feel, are very powerful. So, not on that note. I think if they stayed as they were, 100%, I think if they were very, very powerful, then yes. But based on the fact of where they are at the minute, I'd probably say not massively. But that could change, 100%. Vishal, welcome. A few of you here. We've got Real Player here. And if you haven't seen my video already, rocket start off the line. And there you go, into P1 and P2. Nice and easy. Yeah, Frederick, I agree. I think there's only tyre boosts is where I feel I get a good advantage, personally. And we're into P1, P2 already, so nicely start off this first sprint race of the season. Not sure what rewards are like at the minute, but I'm sure we're going to find out, hopefully, in around... I don't know how many races it takes, actually, in Series 8. But we're just going to hold our power unit. How is everybody getting on? What series is everybody in at the moment? Let me hear. It's my favourite question to ask on an F1 Clash stream. How many of you are progressing well? That's what we want to see. Where's the rival? Rival's up to P4 and 5 at the minute. And we've got rain in 1 minute and 15, so that's going to affect my pit stop. That's for sure. Javier, welcome. Nice little legendary crate against Javier as well. That looks beautiful. Hope you're good, Javier. Nice of you to join. Frederick's in Series 9 at the minute. I'm in Series 8, so Frederick's doing better than me. Right, so he's too early to go to the wet tyres. So we're going to push. Alright, it's going to time it well with Verstappen here. Remember, if you're just watching, put a message in the chat. Just let's see who is here. Just put a hi. That's all you got to say. I'll let you off. You don't have to say anything more than that. Let's see who we've got. So it feels a bit weird doing this on a Monday, if I'm honest. Maxi, yo. Welcome, Maxi. Yeah, Frederick, it could be anything, though. GP could be absolutely anything this season. You just don't know what we're going to get. We might as well pit both here. With the rain coming in. Take advantage of some wet weather. Yeah, I mean, Frederick's been smashing it by the look of it, by the sounds of it. I'm on about 800. Keith Holland, welcome to the chat as well. Welcome to the stream. Max is at 200 flags. Hey, Maxi, that's 200 better than someone who hasn't started playing, that is for sure. Keep at it, mate. You'll climb higher and higher. That is for certain. But we're definitely looking good so far. Combating the weather. Just need to get that power unit back up a bit. And down the straight we go. Series 4, yeah, that's about right, Series 4. That would be probably about right. You'll keep going up though. Where is everybody else? Where is everybody else in the series at the minute? Where is everybody wanting to get to by the time they get to GP? You there, welcome. You there rocking the legendary crate as well. Nice of you to join. Numbers rising in the chat, rising in the stream. That's what we like to see. Petrelli is in Series 4. So quite a few people in Series 4. And Maxi and Petroselli, I've got a Series 4 guide coming tomorrow. Javier is going about Series 3, see if he can get a nice low frag group. Q there, Series 12, but Series 6, almost 7. Yeah, so a lot of people are spread out then. But yeah, Maxi, hopefully the strategy guide tomorrow will help you. Be around 4 o'clock UK time it will get released, I imagine. As we start the last lap, first sprint up. And we'll push hard just to finish off with a nice 1, 2. The cheeky card. Petrelli, yeah man, wait for the video, turn your notifications on. When it goes live, get on in. And that's what we like to see. But we're going to come round. Has anyone completed sprints yet? Oh, you there's racing Series 6. Now that sprints are up. Yeah, see, the thing with me is I've dropped some flags to try and create the series. So I'm actually not going to be able to go up until I fill them out. So the sprints are not actually too bad. So that's going to be our good 4 here. Make sure you share the stream as well if you've got any friends, clubs, you name it. And there you go, first win in the bank. David, welcome. Petrocelli, that's what we like to see. Series 3 helping you out, and I'm going to have a series for every single one of them as well. So hopefully we've got plenty more through the series as well. I'm in Series 8 at the minute. You there's got 3 P1s. And look at that, we're in the lead. Get in, here we go. Here we go. That's what we want. Let's crack on. As we look at the GP, you've got a nice GP to come as well. First of the season. David's got Leclerc in the shop. Oh, yes. Series 12 Epic. Doing wonders. Sadly, I didn't buy the Cloud Roar on the first day. And I'm kind of regretting not buying it. Oh, have you? 150 points to finish a sprint, I assume. Yeah, Frederick, you want to be avoiding that this season, mate. David's got Leclerc and Hamilton. That's a nice combo. That's not bad at all. Be very powerful, I reckon. You there need Sergio Perez. So I guess that comes on to my next question then. And David's already answered it, but who is everybody rocking? And this guy is using, going to be using boost, so we're going to annoy him a little bit and change up. Frederick sprints are 260. Okay, I'll have a look how many points my sprints are after this one. So Rival's going to be using boost here. They took long enough, so we're gonna match that Rival. And Verstappen's got a nice gap over the other, so we're pretty spread out. And already we're going to cut back down. Juva's won 2 sprints already. Everyone's smashing the sprints today. Everyone's on fire. So here comes the Rival. He's pushing hard. That's fine. This is where you want to just hold. And just keep holding. Rival's still pushing. We're going to push now and match. And he's going to run out of power unit very shortly. And we're going to just conserve. So he's used a lot more tyre than we have. We can do 3 laps with Verstappen. You there's got Alonso and Verstappen Series 9. Nice. That's not bad. Yeah, have you? I mean, you'll be good at them tracks when they come up. You can try and get Series 1 and 2. But, yeah, it might be pretty easy. That's the problem there. So, we're going to probably do the same here, I reckon. Or shall we? No, let's go mediums. And let's push into the bits. Rival's just losing tyres on the last corner. And that's going to affect him a bit as well. As we come in. Verstappen looking good in P12. Yeah, good combo, Juba. Yeah, absolutely. And we get Hamilton back out in the lead. That's what we like. David, I don't know. I mean, everybody has seen so far how easy overtaking is on this game. So that's what worries me about Series 12. Will it be the same? Will it just be quite easy to overtake or not? So I don't actually know. It's going to be very interesting, this first GP of the season, as to what we might need. But at the minute, couldn't tell you at all. But Verstappen's in P7. I'm looking forward to Chat GP though. It's weird without a GP, you know, waking up at the weekend and you've got no races that you have to get completed. It does make for a different kind of game. Yeah, it won't. It just depends on how many points everyone's getting. One safety car could dramatically propel someone up the field. That's what we're going to do now, is we've saved some power unit. Let's go on to the hards. And we'll continue to save when we come back out. Rival's going to pit. He's got about the same power unit. Max Verstappen's flying. Yeah, I think you'll be good. I do. I think it'll be okay. As Verstappen nearly gets into P2. That Rival's going to push very hard now. I can see that from a mile away. Rival's back in P16 though, so we've got this job done. We're going to let him use all his power unit up here. Daniel, it's very hard to defend on this game. The only thing I can say is apply a little bit of boost coming up to a corner and just hope that the guy pushes. Like that, I couldn't defend that. But what I can do is I can come back at him with boost and see if I can get back past. You can see, look at that, one conserve. It's the first time I've probably seen boost working on this game. But this rival might have a better strategy than us. He's certainly not going to have enough power unit left anyway to do a full push. Yeah, but Isaiah, I'm in Series 8, so still trying to climb. And what's the gap out front? 4.5, so it's creeping up. So let's close the gap. We've got this win in the bag anyway. Not the actual P1 win. David, yeah, enjoy the football. Old Liverpool. So this rival might catch us back up on the soft tyres. That's possible. But I'm pretty chilled about this race because we've got it in the bag in terms of the overall win. And rival's pushing hard now, so we're going to just conserve still. He's got to close that gap. And it's just about to run out of power unit. So let's push now. Let's get past Nick de Vries. And we should be able to do that now. Should be able to secure this win maybe. And let's cut down to medium just so we don't run out of tyres on the line. And round the corner we go. And it is going to be a P1 for Hamilton. That's nicely done. Max Verstappen looking for P4. This will be a good one from there. And we can't get it just. P5 it will be. We'll take that though. 2 out of 2. We can have a look how many points we can get now. There's over 30 people in this live stream. Make sure you hit the like button. I want to see as many of you liking this stream as possible. And I appreciate all your support as well with this channel. It's been a great first week of F1 Clash. Paul Hine, welcome. Hope you're well, mate. Welcome to the stream. Just doing some sprints, Paul, at the minute. Floris, yes, 200 subs, and now look at us. We're over 1,500 now. It's absolutely flew up, but yeah, appreciate you joining from the start, Floris. So 91, we need 350 race points to be able to get through. So a fair amount to go on this front. Good, Paul. That's what we like you there. That's what we like to see. But Singapore, 3 lap race. Andre, I'll show you after this, no problem. That is not a problem, we will do that. So, wet tyres, Singapore. And we're going to use some boosts here. Why not? Why not? Mark, welcome. Lee Brown. Okay, so it could be just wrong then, Lee. So that's good to know. Thank you. We'll continue on. Let's see if we can smash that race start out. And we're going to be on the back foot here because it looks like we've started. It's going to be a bit chocker. So we're going to cut down again with Hamilton. We're going to leave Verstappen. We're going to cut down Verstappen. Let's save some power unit. Paul, that's what we like to hear. Glad you're improving as well. I don't know if it's an error, but look how much full that power unit is of the rival. I don't know how they get so full. Because mine seems to ages to fill up. I mean, they're nearly full already. As into P6 we push. But still going to look after our tyres. We can do 4 laps or 3 here. James, it probably doesn't, no. It won't matter too much. If you're you'll be within that range. So just place yourself maybe towards the start of it. It's probably a good part, I would say. So we've got the rival closing in. We're in P9. Verstappen's going backwards at the minute. But that's okay. We're just saving tyres and everything a little bit at the minute. We're going to push Verstappen a little bit, see if we can get a place back. And we can, up to P8. Just going to leave them running. And Hamilton's on 100% power unit pretty much. So we're going to boost him a little bit. Verstappen's pretty slow in the wet. That's one thing I am finding. It's almost like they've still got power, weather ability. Maxi, that's because they're channel members. So like a subscription. So if you want to check it out, Maxi, it's in the link, which is a pinned message at the moment. So what's the gap that we've got back? We've got 10 seconds. So let's do this comfortably. It's coming to the pits. Might regret this decision. Might not. Might probably regret the decision. Can we get back out in the lead of this race? We can. That's what we like to see. We can leave these on medium now as well. Yeah, or gifted. Doctor, welcome. Yeah, Florence overtaking is not easy here. But Rival's got full power unit, so that's what we've got to be careful of. The problem is, Max Verstappen's back in P10. That's our only downfall. David, what do you mean times in terms of the track time? Or the pit stop time? God, Verstappen's having a mare out here. Yeah, it seems... I still think... Has anyone noticed that when they do qualifying and it rains, they're... suddenly they start lower on the grid or something? I think that still exists. David, potentially, yes. I mean, 2 seconds, 1.8 now. I mean, they might be right. And we're ahead of the rival. That's good here. We're going to have to do a lot of flicking back and forward here. Let's just boost because we've got plenty of tyres. Verstappen's ahead, but we haven't really got the tyre management, so we could quickly lose this race, you know. Very quickly lose this race. That's my only problem. We're going to have a last lap push, I think, with Max Verstappen. Let's try and save up as much as we can. Terminator, welcome. Thank you, mate, thank you. Yeah. Andrew's qualifying in Series 3 at the minute. So let's try and get Verstappen past, because we're in a bit of trouble here. We're in a lot of trouble. Because I think we are actually about to lose this race. Max Verstappen's poor wet weather running is sadly going to cost us. Gets P6. And this is a shame, because there's nothing I could have actually done about this unless I pitted later. I'm going to keep pushing though. Yeah, Verstappen's been awful in the rain. Look, he can't overtake at all. But well done to the rival. He's beat me here. Sadly, couldn't do anything about that one. Because Verstappen just didn't want to do anything. Yeah, he didn't want to move at all. But that's all good. I don't mind that. It's all about the points at the end of the day. All about the points. We'll trim that out so we can't see it. Right, so let's come back in. Somebody wanted car setup. That was a poor loss then. Poor loss. So, car set up is that. So that's what we're running at the minute. Yeah, we're trying to do the sprint, see you there. Trying to. Not going too well, is it? Yeah, and then the drivers, we've got Hamilton and Verstappen at the moment. So they are our main drivers. Remember, if I am racing and I do miss a message, feel free to tag me. And we're ahead at the minute in the sprint. So let's try and not lose another one. No worries, Andre, no problem. Let's try and keep it going. Fingers crossed we can get back to it, because that was a poor one. So Singapore again. Let's see who has faith in this. Ready? So we're going to go boost again because, well, I just like using boosts. So the poll is, will we win? Yes or no? Who's picking no? Come on. Who's not got the faith in me? That's not what we like to see. It's real player as well. Real player. We've got Max Verstappen being a pain as always, though. And we're going to get pushed by the rival all the way in this race by the look of it. I mean, they're on mediums, they're pushing hard. And that's fine though, we're going to let him use all his power unit up. We're going to save Verstappen's power unit. So he's really using all his power unit here. And let's push ourselves. You there, Pixie? Yes. Verstappen will fly, that's what we want. David, enjoy the football. We're going to try and close this gap, but Hamilton's not doing it very quickly. And now he's coming up. So Verstappen will put back on medium. Can we finally get past? And we can. So we can cut back down. We only need to do 3 laps here. And then pit. So we're going to try and get that power unit straight back up. 93% in the yes vote now. That's what we want. That's what we've got. That's a bit better. That's what we want to see. We want to show the support in here. Maxi, I watched a little bit of it, I must say. Not a big fan of it, though. And still, we look after. Where's the rival? P3, and we're Verstappen's down to P6 already. He's not going well. As Hamilton now under attack. So we're going to boost him through. Maxi, probably don't have one at the minute. I'm a big fan of Martin Garrix, though. That's probably my go-to one, if I had to pick one. So what's the gap at the minute? 15 seconds out front. We're just going to keep. You there, that's what we want to see. You want to see the troops in P1. That's absolutely perfect for us. Well done to the team on that one. The rivals used all of the power unit still, so they've pushed really hard. And we are into the pits. Verstappen, always under pressure. And see if we can get some moves done. He comes into the pits. Hamilton's back out. We're going to conserve again straight away. And see if we can just look after that power unit again. Where's Verstappen coming out? P4? Can he get P4? We're going to leave boosting till P4 anyway. And here's Hamilton. So this rival's now got to look after that power unit. Verstappen can't get past Verstappen. Finally does. And he's going to pit anyway. So we've got this in the bag as it stands. Oh no, Christian Verstappen in the store. No, that's not what we like to see. That's just unlucky. There's not a lot you can do about that at all, mate. It's just very unlucky. You know though, Christian, if you didn't get him, he wouldn't be in the store. You know that. Definitely know that. So we're going to push Verstappen again because I'm worried about these AI catching us back up. Hamilton we're going to keep as we are. And the rival's still trying to push. So we got 94%. Said that we were going to win. Rival's pushing. We're just going to match. Verstappen always seems to have no power unit. Ever. But we are looking, what we got, P1, P4. So we've just got to watch it with Hamilton then. But it should be good here. We'll just keep going. But we're looking okay here. We can push P4 and we'll push P1. Looks like we're going to actually get the win, which is what we all want to see. So as we do that, nice win in the bag. That is perfect. A nice win to keep up the running. Here we go. So nice win, real player there as well. And we can continue through. What's it looking like at the minute? So we're in the lead comfortably. Look like we can get some decent points here. And hopefully we can get a decent crate as well. That would be like topping it off perfect. If we can get that. That's the big if. As we go in, one more. We'll have to start doing some more polls. I think that was pretty good. I enjoyed doing that one. Don't know how much I trust you guys though. You probably want to put me to lose. So here we go. What race we got? We got Jeddah. Big Jeddah. Let's see what we can do. And enjoy that in the chat for your support. That is me giving back to the community. If you've ever seen it before, then there you go. Have it on me. Mucho gracias, absolutely everybody, for your continued support on the channel. Big dub by AZW. That's what we want to see. A big dub in the chat, everyone. Let's get them dubs flying. Told you, I'm always here to give back. Jude, I appreciate your support as well. Dylan, sorry, whoever can get them, I think. But that is a bit of support. 10 gifted subs out there for you all. Quite a few of you as well getting some. So that's what we like to see. But I hope you enjoy them. Yeah, you got to allow gifts if you haven't already, Jubra. I hope he loves this channel. But yeah, hopefully some of you got one of them at least. We might do some more further down the line as well. Oh, Maxi, yeah. It's not cheap, mate. Not cheap at all. That is why it's very, can be very expensive on here. Dylan, there's different things, there's different memberships. So the one that was gifted then is all the emotes, and other ones are help during GP. You get access to my chat, club Discord, club chats. There's a lot of different variances with it. But if you click the link, it will tell you a bit more. So just a bit of fun as well. Obi, maybe next time. Maybe next time you'll be the chosen one. This rival's pushing hard and is going to get me, but that's fine. We're going to look after our power. We're going to push one driver in. We're going to see if we can get the move back on Perez. And we do get the move, but we're going to conserve. And he comes into the pits. So does Verstappen. Alex, welcome. Welcome in the chat. Alex, hope you're well. Hope you're doing fine. Juba, I haven't created it yet, but I've got Series 4 tomorrow and Series 5 this week. So it'll just be down to Series 6 to create. But I haven't had a chance to do that just yet. So it's in the pipeline. Obi, hello. Can we get a good sprint reward? That would be nice. Hamilton, can he come out in the lead? He can. Back in the lead of this race. Verstappen, we can push. Come back for some softs. That rival can't push at all. Yeah, Juba won't be far off. You can, if there's any tracks that are in series, the lower series, then you can definitely check out the lower guides, because they will give you a information on it. So we're in P1, P2 at the minute. Alex is rocking the 5 commons, in Series 5 commons in Series 8. Yeah, that's not a bad shout. They can get some high-level commons now. That is for sure. So commons are very underrated. But Hamilton P1, Verstappen P6. And hopefully we can finish off. The rival's pushing again. But we've got 82% on the tyres, on the power unit. And Verstappen in P6 can start pushing soon as well. So Verstappen's probably got a chance of winning this race as well. We're going to just watch them tyres. Rival's pushing hard, but he's got a pit on both drivers. So we're going to just keep letting them boost as they come into the pits. And I can't really boost Verstappen, to be honest, so I'm just going to leave him on medium. I'm probably going to run out on the last lap. Yeah, Obi, it's in the CC points, as Juba says, or in the shop by buying them via books is the other way of doing it. So 2 ways of purchasing the higher level drivers. For everyone who got a gifted sub as well, make sure you hit the like button. Show your support as well. $285 million. So we're going to lose out, but I'm going to run out of tyres anyway, so it'll come past me. But a nice win in the sprint. Oh, Max is saying Lewis Hamilton worth, got you. Yeah, he's worth a lot of money. A lot of money. But that is another real player we've overcome so far. So apart from that one race, bad race in Singapore, we're flying through. And we can see what else we can get. Has anybody got any prizes from the sprint race yet? Anybody got lucky? So it's going to be 250, so it is one more race. It has updated from 350, which is good. So we should be able to get some rewards this time. Fingers crossed, a decent reward as well. So yeah, let's see if we can get anything. Paul's got 220 to win. Ryan's got 230. Paul, you've got that deserved gifted membership now. I know you've donated on the channel before, so I'm glad we could fit you out with one of them. As we rock dead fast on both drivers. We've got a real player here as well. So this is going to be battling. Yeah, Ryan, usually it is based on series. When I first loaded the game, it did say 350. And now it's updated, so it was obviously just a visual bug. So this is going to be a tricky race. Let's see if we can overcome. And we'll boost off the start. Doesn't look like he's boosting off the start, but Hamilton somehow hasn't got past Max Verstappen. And now does get past Max Verstappen. Yeah, Obi, I've also got a basics guide as well if you do want to catch that. Definitely worth getting. So we're going to leave these running. Mark, I don't know. I think it's around 900, I think. I'll have to have a look after this. Might be about 900 flags. I'm just in Series 8, I know that. Umbras, welcome. Nice little sticker he's got going on here. As we're going to bring in Hamilton this time round, bring him on the mediums. And let's push him hard. Frederick, 1701, that's some big flags. Big flags. So we're going to have Hamilton come into the pits this time round. And there we go, he comes in. So Mark's in Series 7 about 400. Maybe I'm a bit more than Mark. Umbras, I maxed out the game last season. And how's Hamilton lost a position here? I thought we were in the lead and suddenly we're behind Norris. What happened there? What did I miss? Hamilton can't get past Lando Norris, who is on the hard tyres. And I don't know why. You there's a pro. Oh yeah. Yeah, Mark, I'll have a look after this, see how many ones I've got. Still, we can't get past Lando Norris. Maybe they've amended the... oh my god. Yeah, you there, you don't want to rage quit because it doesn't count as a completed race. Paul, I'd take your time. I wouldn't go to Series 12 just yet. It'll make the game a lot more harder for you in GP. Maxi, it was May. Dylan, Leclerc is the same. Leclerc's got the same amount of points, total points, as Alonso, Hamilton, Verstappen. They've all got the same amount. But it just depends what you want. Yeah, Paul, I would stay in a lower flag than Series 12. Don't go to Series 12 until later in the year. Is my recommendation. So we're out in P8. I don't quite know how we've got so far back. But we have. Which is pretty annoying. Yeah, I think it's for the race start as well, though, Dylan, as well. Keith, with the adverts. Even I can't get rid of them adverts, Keith. Even when I watch my own stream, I can't get past them. Which is pretty mad when you think about it. So we're in the... Hamilton's just going backwards all the time. Maxi, the actual game came out in 2019. But it updates its season every year. Dylan, probably not. I'll probably just prefer a nice, easy game like this. Are you getting it? Are you going to be making the purchase? Vishal, I think you should be good for contender at that level. Roby, yes, I do. And Joa, I have... It depends on the track. Every track is different, so just depends on that, really. Sammy, welcome. All good, mate. All good. Glad you're here. Dylan, when does it come out? I think I've seen them advertised on YouTube, to be fair, so I don't think it's very far away. That's for sure. Alex, it doesn't really matter at the minute because it just depends what everybody else does. If everybody else goes there, it might be a bit different. But we come over, we should be able to get our crate sprint then. Obi, give it a go. I think it's first GP, so it's worth giving everything a go. But yeah, there you go. We're going to get our crate finally. Finally getting the crate of our dreams. Hopefully it's something good as well. Yeah, Sammy, Shop's so lucky. It's all about getting the luck with that one, mate. Question is, can you get the luck? Race Rival's still going. I don't know how. Rick, I'm going for champs. What about you? Rick, you're surely going champs, eh? Gotta be going champs. Here we go then. First sprint race of the season completed. Can we get something decent in here as well? That would be nice. Yeah, it depends where you are, Rick, at the minute. Depends what level, but I'm going straight in for champs. Everyone's going to be low level. You're going to get put with people your same flag count as well. So you should get a decent... You should still at least play against the same people. So here we go. 13 Nova. Yeah, Sammy, then boost would be very good. We've got the Matador. We've got some Suspense. And we get 2 Horizon. We will take that all day long. That's not bad at all. As we now go into our next group. What is Horizon? What level was that? And that was Series 7. So we will absolutely love that one. And let's open some crates up as well. See what we can get. 36k mag. We've got Nick de Vries. And we get 2 Vagabond. Yeah, Dylan, I'll happily watch it. No problem at all. No problemo. So what was it like? 1,038 flags we are on. So yeah, we're over the 1,000 mark now. 85% win ratio. These were the medals last year, if anyone's new joining. No problem, Juba, not at all. GP starts Wednesday, Maxi. So these are our medals last season. So this is what we need to better, if we can. And we've got quite a few decent ones. This is where all the fun and the stress comes from. So that's what we'll be hoping to repeat once again. So let's get into another sprint. We're nearly maxed out Series 8, so if I go back to the early ones, then we can have a look at that one. I haven't tried it, to be honest, yet. I don't dare try the late pit in case I miss it. If I miss it, then that'll look very embarrassing. Dylan, yes, absolutely, I'll use it. I can't not use it. It'd be bad not to use it nowadays. Yeah, Maxi, Wednesday's qualifying, and then the weekend is the main GP as well. So P2 and P11, we're not going to use any boosts here. We're going to watch Max Verstappen go backwards in Singapore. ODL, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Obi, thank you. We've got Robza here as well. Robza, I would, yes, if you've not got another decent driver, Series 12 or at least 2, if you're entering a strong GP, absolutely go for that. You'd get the... Robzo, if you've got enough money to buy Alonso, you'll also get the 800 bucks offer to get it to level 4. So it might be worth doing that as well. But that's if you've got the bucks. Juba, go for it. So just going to look after our tyres and look after the power unit. So, Juba, it's in the FAQs, it's determined before the race. So it depends on your qualifying and race start stats, I think. I can't remember off the top of my head, I'll need to go and double check it. Yeah, Rob does say, yeah, if you've got the books, definitely get on it. But if you don't have the books, then obviously it's a bit more difficult, of course. As we're going to get overtook nearly with Strom. Maxi, you can join one of our other clubs, absolutely. I'm not sure if there's room in them yet. I'll have to have a check. Yeah, Juba, it depends on the rivals and the AI. If they've got lower, then you'll get a better start. That's what it comes down to. So we're going to push in here with Hamilton. We're going to see if we can get Verstappen past a few places as well. Some pretty slow cars ahead. But Verstappen can't get past. Yeah, oh yeah, good point, Sammy. You legend. That's what we like to see. Look, the viewers are on. Sammy, I owe you this win, mate. Okay, Maxi, I'll have a look after this. Army's quite high standards, so if you're a lower player, probably not yet, but I'll have a look at the other clubs later on. If you see a gap later on, then join. Yeah, Sammy, that's what we like to see. Yeah, Dylan, let me have a look. I know a few of you are wanting to join, so make sure you're in the Discord server, first of all, and then we can go from there. But yeah, make sure you're in Discord is the key one. I'll put that in the, I'll get that in the chat now as well. If you haven't already. Let me bring up my own stream so I can put it in. So Rivals had a component failure. That's what we like to see. If anyone wants to join the Discord, then you can so here. Sammy, no, reason I never match him is different server. So I can't remember where he's from, but we're definitely in different regions. So that's why we don't match up. So we're going to get a good win under our belt. Juba, thank you. Appreciate the kind words. Let's do a new poll. We've got 30 of you in here. Let's do a bit more fun then. Let's see what the answer is. I think we should start doing more polls because they're quite interesting actually. So, new poll. When did you start following my channel or the stream, let's say? Was it before the new season or are you new this season? Doesn't matter which one you are. There's no favouritism. Just quite interested to know who we've got in here. Slinkier, try having a good driver and a lower driver. Make sure there's a bit of distance between the two in terms of stats. Should help you out with matchups quite a bit. Spread them out. Dylan joined just before the new season. Hey Dylan, we'll take as many as we can get, absolutely. You there's been here for a while. I think the whole aim of this YouTube channel as well was always to just make a community. That's all I ever wanted to do. So Dylan tried to join when he's getting... So that's when we're doing the challenges. Okay. Interesting to know. And that's us with another win. Not quite 47 points, but you know we gotta give what we get. 1,000 constructor points for Red Bull. There'll be some going, wouldn't it? I'm surely one of the other cars has got to come good at some stage. 100%. So I think they'll miss out, but you never know. Stranger things have happened. Jeddah, just to have a bigger fan base, a lot more people. We've got a lot of demand for our clubs. At all. Tell you what you can do. If anyone's quite active, then you can join. Let's have a look. So there is this one as well. This is one of our sort of, at the minute, second clubs. So you want to be playing Contender League or above, but you can apply to there to see if you get accepted. If not, I'll have to look at the Troops club. Okay, but our other ones are currently full at the minute. So let's open a few crates. Let's get some Series 8 out the way. Get some Rover. Always want to make sure we've got a crate slot open. Yeah, Mark, I need to leave, but I need to give you the reins, but I haven't even updated the game yet, I don't think, on my iPad. Mark, I'll try and do that tonight, mate. I'm happy with you having ownership. We've got everyone here. Easy. Slinky, I'll do it after this. We're doing. We've got Max Verstappen level 1 and Hamilton level 4, and then I'll show you my setup after. Dylan, I'll have to watch it later. I'm on stream at the minute, so can't. Can't at the moment. I need to try and find a good boost round here, which is very powerful. I haven't quite found one yet. Kind of still looking for one. So here we go. Can we boost into the lead? We're doing all right in the sprint, still top. Maxi, just on another app, basically. So I think we've got a real player here. So we're going to cut down and look after our power unit. We'll probably do 4 laps this time. Yeah, Maxi, exactly that. Screen record. Easiest way of doing it for me. I don't have posh computers or posh devices, anything like that. Man can't afford that part. Yeah, Dylan, try. I can't guarantee you'll be accepted into that club, but if not, me and Mark will have a look at Troops to see if anything can be done to get some more active players on if no one's racing. Sammy, you've just got to say it how it is, mate, haven't we? That's the thing. Everyone's here for a bit of truth and honesty. Dylan, that's what we like to see, man. That's one thing I picked up very quickly was how the AI rate a certain way, and exactly that. It's very good to know. Sammy, enjoy. Cheers for popping along. Obi, if you just search as a WF1, you'll find a bunch of them. And it's TWD is our next one. Yeah, Mark, it depends when they joined. That's the only thing. If they're recent, I don't want to remove them just yet. You there giving out the great tips. Paul's eating and watching, multitasking. And we're going to be under a bit of pressure here, so let's boost. And match what the rival does. They're both pushing now. He's saved up his tyres. Juba, it's 8:22 here. In the evening. So science looking pretty good. Everyone seems quicker than me, that's for sure. We're going to come into the pits this lap because car servicing's not looking too shabby right now. If this rival goes on, he's surely not going to be able to last a full lap. Yeah, he comes into the pits as well. So, interesting race here. Very much neck and neck. And we're both pushing again, but I've saved a bit more power unit than he has. Yeah, from the United Kingdom, yes. That's me. So we're going to save as much as we can now. We don't want to get caught out with Verstappen. You watch one of my recent series. Ooh, Series 5 has got one, and that'll be coming out this week, hopefully. So definitely wait for Series 5, that will help you. So Verstappen, he's got a good gap, Verstappen now. We've got Hamilton P1, Verstappen P7. But Verstappen's clear of Russell. We just need to pick up as many points as we can. Yeah, Dylan, it depends. It depends. Real players, it could be a bot, it could be anything. Fair play. If he did win, that's good. That's good going. Yeah, Frederick, we could do. I'll stay away from you. Absolutely. For anyone just joining, make sure you like the video, like the stream, show your support. That's what we like to see. If you want to become a channel member, the link is pinned to the chat. You can support the channel either way. So we've got one lap to go with Lewis Hamilton. And Max Verstappen's built up some nice power unit. Rivals gave up, I think. Not pushing anymore. Dylan, we could match if we're in the same series. Maxi, we've got nearly 100 people on the first day that it was live, but it's definitely a lot harder with this sort of thing to get a lot of players, but we've got a lot of people streaming as well. So it's a lot more smaller market. But this is going to be a nice little win here. And Hamilton in P1, Verstappen P3. Can we snatch P2? No, he's long gone. A little bit, Mark. I'm getting used to Singapore now. I'm a lot more used to the Singapore 6 laps than I was before. Mark, I got beat by Igor the other day at Singapore because I went for mediums and I should have gone softs. He destroyed me. No, Maxi, just a lot of people don't have the time to sit here and watch a live stream. A lot of people are playing or they're doing something else. So what a lot of people will do is they'll watch the videos when they are not racing. But with streams, obviously, people want to race at the same time. So unless you've got a different device, then it's harder. Yeah, Frederick, I'm watching his, I've got his stream on my other one at the minute. I always support the other streamers. But where are we at the minute? 91 points. Series 8. Frederick, we know we're not noobs here. We've got a great community. I'm so happy with the community that we've got. But very, very happy. Oh, never Singapore. I had Singapore so many times. Right then, let's do another poll. And see where we're at. So. Let's see. Right, I'm going to have to try and do this while trying to race at the same time. This should be fun. Should be very fun. I'm not very good at multitasking at all, and I think we've got a real player. We have got a real player. This is going to nightmare. I can't even do my poll now. I'm still going to do it though. Still typing away while not even watching it. Right, let's try and focus up. Whilst also typing away. Oh, we're getting pushed. I mean, Hamilton doesn't seem to be as good in the wet. I don't know if it's down to car. I have no idea. And I've nearly done my poll. I'm doing all this while doing my poll. Right. Done all that. There we go. Poll's going up. Look at that. Multitasking at its finest. Right there. And we're going to now focus on looking after this power unit, because this rival is going to come back hard against us. Oh yeah, let me do the car after this. Apologies. Losing track of where I am. A difficult race, this one. This driver's in P4 is saving a lot of power unit. So he's going to come hard at us in a bit. So I'm going to just leave on medium at the minute. Try and save every moment possible. We are managing, and he's going to push. Can we match this push? Or is Hamilton just going to get overtaken? And we've managed a power unit a bit better than he has. Verstappen's in P3, getting pushed as well. Yeah, Dylan, that's fine. We'll see if we've got room, absolutely. So we've got a lot better power unit. So let's get him in the pits. And let's get Verstappen in the pits as well. Eventually, as he's going backwards. Max Verstappen, backwards again. This rival's in the pits. And Max Verstappen's coming in from P5. So Max Verstappen only needs to finish P4 here. And Hamilton we're going to look after again. Max Verstappen coming right down the field. We're going to keep him pushing though. And Hamilton saving that power unit all the time. Verstappen finally up to P11. I think we're going to get done by Verstappen in this race. I think that's going to be our downfall again. Max Verstappen just doesn't seem very good in Singapore in the wet. Look at this. Overtaken yet again. There's nothing I can do about that. Look how far back he is. No more purple rain. Yes, Homer, you're right on that one. Can Verstappen clutch P4? He's in to P5. And what's the gap? We've got a pit stop coming up as well. This rival saved all his power unit, and we're going to boost as well. So we need to close in P4 to have any chance of winning this race. Yeah, I didn't even notice it had gone, if I'm honest. The old purple rain. But it has. As Hamilton comes around the last corner, we're going to save a bit more power unit as well. Can Verstappen get into P4? That is the question. We're using all our power unit. And he does now get into P4. We can keep boosting Hamilton. Going to hold back a little bit on the power. Yeah, Dylan, they definitely changed it. compared to what it used to be. But looks like we've got this race sewn up. We've got P5 behind us by quite a bit as well. So it looks like we are going to get this win against a real player. Good race as well, this was. Oh, no rain, Obi. Yes, no rain. But luckily we survive. That's all good. Too concentrated, Obi. That's why. But we're going to get the win in this one. Coming through the pack. Max Verstappen pulling it out the back. That's what we like to see. Everybody viewing the video just got a nice glimpse of a comeback king. Touch My Dilly, didn't see you come in, but welcome, Touch My Dilly. I was too concentrated. When I'm too concentrated, no one's got a chance of talking to me. Cheers, Paul. Enjoyed that one. That was quite a close race. As we are in P1 in the league. Dilly, how are you, mate? How are you doing? And how are we looking as well? 136, well ahead. Car, before I go on. Well remembered, here we go. So this is the car setup that we've got at the moment. Dilly. No comment. No comment on that one. So we've still got some CC points left as well. Can't get any. I can get some of these, but not sure what I want to purchase yet. Can't do any of them either. Maxi, Purple Rain was it's a song. That's all you need to know. Dylan, I'd recommend probably joining TWD. Right, let's see. Dilly, I don't know yet. I've lost some flags in Series 5 and 7 or whatever it is, so I need to go and get that back first. But I don't know yet. I don't know if to go to 9 or stay in 8. I'm not sure at all. I think whatever I do, I'll probably wish I did the other one. It's usually the case. Let's try something. Let's try see if we can go 4 laps for Verstappen here. And let's boost off the line. Yeah, another real player. This is chaos. It's chaos this evening, ladies and gentlemen. And this guy is pushing hard on the soft tyres. And he's probably going to get past because softs are very much quicker than the mediums. But we're pushing all the time to try and hold him off, and we can't. But we've used a lot of tyre he has to do that. And we're going to conserve down the straight. So we'll see how that impacts him. Verstappen's going to go backwards, that's fine, he's on the hard tyre. Yeah, Dilly, I think it will be. It'll be depend. I don't think everyone's going to go champs. I think a lot of players won't go champs because they'll see it's too hard. But I am interested to see how many points, what the cut-offs will be, who the big spenders are, potentially. Who got lucky with the shop. There's a lot of factors that come into play. So it's going to be great to see. It's going to be great to see. So Verstappen, I'm doing a 4-4 to try it out. And at the minute, I don't really know what the strategy is for him because I don't know if it's working. I don't think it is. But Hamilton's still in P1, now getting caught by the rival. So we're going to come back for some mediums. And we've got Verstappen P6. But pit stops to go though. come down here. And then what we'll do is we'll just boost him into pit. We'll boost Verstappen a little bit. Dilly, that's not a bad shout, you know that. I could see that happening myself. So we get Hamilton out before Verstappen, but he's going to get done by the pit exit bug, annoyingly. And we're just going to try the one stop, see if it does work here. If anything, it's going to hold this rival up. I'm hoping the rival's still pushing a little bit out front, but I don't think he is. The plan is to do I've just forgot, it's 7 laps, isn't it? It's not 8. I always forget. What we're going to do is we're going to come back for an attack later on. He's probably going to go to mediums or hards now, I'd have expected. Oh, he's gone soft, so he's going to pit again. So we're going to save our power unit here. I was thinking I was going to do a 4-4. As Mark was just saying about the 8 laps and 7 laps and everything, I was just about to get caught out myself. So I can go to softs. And I'm going to push, initially, Max Verstappen all the way here. Can we get this up to 100%? Yeah, and Garrett, you might as well wait to see what people are doing. I think that's a fair shout. You might as well wait to see what everyone else is doing. So the mediums is kind of a short stint here. It was pretty pointless because we're on the wrong tyres. Well, yeah, Dilly, we've got a lot of time this time. As Hamilton comes back out. So the race is very much now on. Can we close the gap, though? That is the question. We're going to try and push through certain sections, and I don't think the rival's pushing at this stage. Can we snatch? I don't think we are going to, because I don't think Verstappen is even going to get near Charles Leclerc here. Anyway. So I think we've actually lost this by trying to do a 4-4 when we can't even do a 4-4 on this track. Verstappen will not come in. Verstappen's on the softs as well, so we're absolutely doomed. We can't get past. So there we go, we'll continue. Well done to the rival for winning this one. Yeah, we just can't hold it at all. Bad strategy by me, though. Well done. Shouldn't have done a 4-4. I was trying to do a 4-4, and it's only a 7-lap race. Ah, Ducky, yes. Nice to put a name to it. No problem at all. Glad to have you. Yeah, you there. That's all it bothered about. I don't want to lose, though. But that's me not even thinking, because we could have gone mediums. Could have gone mediums. Yes, Dribber, go for it. Feel free. RML, welcome. Welcome to the stream. So, sadly, we lost that one, but we're only about 2 races off another sprint crate win. Yeah, Paul, I know. I just never do. I tell myself it's so many laps and then I go against it. Juby, you can try. Yeah, Paul, I need someone to tell me there physically every time we match up which one we're on. RML, this is in the stream. This is just the same one. Different one. I just created it for a bit of fun. We can see what everyone thinks then. OB, thanks for subscribing. Got a real player again here. So everyone seems to be in series 7 to 9. Mostly. We've got another real player in series 8. Let's see if we can get a good start. We're up against it though, P1 and P4 for the rival. So this is going to be mission impossible in Jeddah. We're going to look after servicing again. And see if we can just catch the rival out a bit later on. See if we can push now. See if we can... So he's going to push as well. See if we can keep the push up. Yeah, tricky. It's going to be a tricky one, this one. Keep Verstappen going. And let's try and split it up. Let's try and put a free lapper in. Rival's watching my every move, as you can see. We do go around the outside. We are going to come back for the softs. And let's push to the pit. Can we survive this race? It's going to be tough. Steve, probably maybe 9 or 10, I'm thinking. Potentially might be the best one for me. But still at a guess on that one. So got Max coming round in a very decent position. Just couldn't get ahead of the rival. Going to look after that servicing. That's going to be the big decision maker in this race. Who can look after their servings the better? Got the rival pushing behind us. And in front now. So I think at the minute we're actually in a pretty decent spot. Yeah, you there. Won't be long till we probably call it a day. Maybe 15 minutes. Let's get till 9. But we've got a pretty good race here on our hands. If Hamilton just behind, we're going to boost a little bit. To try and conserve as much as we can. And we're going to have to keep an eye out for when this rival pushes. Because we're going to have to combat it the same. So we're going to go hards. And let's push from there. So we're risking it. Let's get Verstappen closer. And then we'll come into the pits. Mark, depends what epic drivers you've got. I'd definitely recommend maybe, at the minute, an epic driver Series 12. Or a component part, which is pretty high level. That would be a good shout. So we've come out behind this rival, but I think they might take the lead of this race, personally. I think it's going to be tricky to overcome this one. He's on a pretty decent strategy. Jeddah, catch you later. Yeah, through goes Hamilton by Obi. That's what we want to see. So rival's pushing now on that hard, so we're going to push as well. Just going to match what the rival's doing. And he cuts down, but we're going to leave pushing. And then we're going to cut down. And push back on. Got Verstappen coming in the pits as well. And somehow Hamilton got through there, even though we were boosting. So I don't really understand how he got ahead of us there. And we get back past the rival. I don't know how, but we're still getting ahead. And now we're going to get back past. And somehow we've just absolutely tops and tailed this race. Which is annoying. I don't know how the rival got past us, I must say. And he's out of power unit though. But the rival's coming hard on that soft tyre. So I think this is game over. We've given it a good go. And he's holding us up, but we do get into P1. But I think we're about to get overtaken. Sadly. We've tried our very best. We're going to try and hold on though. We're trying to defend. We can't. No, we just can't get it. Or can we? We can get it. Here we go. I think we've done it. Oh my God. We have absolutely snatched it. What a win. Oh, that was a crazy win. Look at that. Hit that like button if you haven't already. You there with the emojis. That's what we like to see. Jerome, I'd say so. I'm going for champs myself. Yeah, Michael, if you push them hard enough, now, especially in Jeddah, if you run out of tyres, it's very slow. So that was a massive, massive pull there. Yeah, Paul just ran out of tyres. And it's really slow when you run out of tyres on this game. Bacon Master with a W. So he should have one more race in us in Series 8 for another gold crate. Bacon's on the TV. Yeah, Bacon, this will probably be our last one. Be an over an hour and a half one. Yeah, you there. It's almost like Hamilton at Silverstone. But survived. But this guy didn't. But we're back at Jeddah again. In Series 8. Obi reckons I can do it. And it could be another real rival. It's actually quite fun, you know, playing these. So, dead fast. Dead fast, again. I know, Baker Master, the boosts are insane. There's a huge number of boosts on offer in GP this week. So, definitely go all out to get on. We've got a real player as well. Another real player. So, this should be another tiring matchup. And look at that. Science all over the back of us. So we're just going to match it. Sometimes the best thing is to simply match your opponent. And I don't know how they've gone past us. Again, they go past. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how we lose out every time. We must have a slower car. Simply have to have a slower car. That's it. We are pushing. We're pushing on stream every time. We're going to try and look after... Guys looking after car servicing pretty well as well. This Carlos, he must have a very quick car. We must have an unfair team score here. Or something. Because this is very hard to combat. We're gonna hold this for the rest of the race. And see if we can just sneak something. So we're going to boost into the pits. This guy's about to run out of tyres. Verstappen's not far away though. That's the bonus. And here goes Verstappen through. Can we jump him in the pits? We can't. He's gone to hards. So that's a very early call for hards. And we're going to boost already, get past this hard, because it's going to slow us up. So we're going to try and get past. Surely got to get past this hard tyre. What? How are we not past? Now we get past. And we can cut. So we're just going to match this. This guy's now using a bit of power unit. Bacon Master, I can upgrade my setup if I'm honest, but I don't want to just yet. Not just yet. As Verstappen then comes into the pit. We're still conserving with Hamilton. I'm happy with that. Because this guy's on hards. We're going to do hards next. Dunk, that's because you're a channel member. You've been probably gifted a subscription. Touch My Dilly could be, yes. That's probably could be why he's very fast through the corners. But we're going to have to go for hards here. Whereas he's going to come back and go mediums or softs. We've got Verstappen in P3 though, so remember, Verstappen is not out of the equation here. We're giving it our all again in another race in F1 Clash. But Verstappen closing in on this hard tyre. We're going to come out behind this medium tyre. Hey, we might be on the back foot in this one. Main thing is we're going to get our GP, we're going to get our crate. I think it is the highest unlocked, yes. I might have to double check that one though. Yeah, so we're definitely not going to win this. This guy's pushed very hard to come in. He's used most of his power unit up. And we've got the watch tyres as well. So I think we could be out of it here, sadly. The only thing we can do is keep trying to push and try and just force him into something. See if we can let's just try and force. We're going to lose either way if we don't. And through no, Hamilton can't get through. Of course he can't. We're going to try and make him push. Norris gets through. That's okay. Hamilton still can't get past. And let's push Verstappen. Let's see what happens here. Through goes Hamilton, but it's pointless because he's just going to get passed straight back by the rival. We tried to hold him up as best as we could. We're just not going to be able to. He's definitely quicker than us. There is simply nothing we can do about that. So fair play to this rival. He's definitely quicker. And we tried to serve it up the best we could. We're going to finish P2 and potentially P4. Because Hamilton's going to run out of tyres actually, so he's probably not even going to get and hold on. Rivals giving crying faces, which is quite funny. But I've got a feeling that we are just outdone there. I'd be surprised if we wasn't. And there you go, he had a lower team score than us. That's very interesting indeed, because he was, I think you can all vouch, he was very much quicker than us then. So he had lower drivers, but there you go. So a lot better car in the cornering and power unit as well. So just lower drivers. Kind of Russell's equal to Verstappen, so we just had Hamilton. And yeah, a lot better car indeed. So yeah, tricky on that one. But it shows that sometimes maybe your car on a track like Jeddah is a lot more important than what we were running. So yeah, that's an interesting one to take. But we should finish off here with the stream and a number 1 result sprint crate. So let's see what we can collect. So we get 4 Nova, 14 Nick de Vries, we get 13 Suspense, and we get 10 Wild Course. That's a good pull as well. Definitely happy with that one. I don't want to enter another sprint, but it's going to make me. And there you go. So not looking too bad. That can go up when I want to upgrade it. Don't want to just yet. And we're looking pretty good on that front. We're just outdone there by, yeah, good crate that. Everyone's saying good crate, 10 wild card. And we had, before that, we had 10 Horizon. So, yeah, that's That's pretty good. We've got a lot of upgrading to do. We're keeping that one nice and dry for next GP. That'll be coming in shortly as well. And yeah, we've got a fair bit to upgrade still. There's a lot to like. That will definitely be an upgraded part for GP. That will be an upgraded part for GP exactly. Yep, Zeno will. And then, I mean, I don't know why I'm not using that, because that's better. So I don't know quite why I've got that on. But I think everything else, if I upgrade, won't be too far off. Paul, yes, have a good one, mate. Thanks for joining. Yeah, touch my Diddy potentially. 10 epics as well, though. That's not bad at all, is it? That's a good pull. Probably worth doing, if I'm honest. Probably worth smashing the sprint races in as much as you can. But yeah, there we go. There we go. Let's open this last crate. Cheers, everyone. And there, some Rover as well. So nice little finish there. Nice and easy. Yeah, touch my daddy, I think it is. Just for a few 5-6 races, get 10 epic every time. That's the new race crate coming in stacks. For guys, girls, you there's phone's overheating. So I'm going to call that an end. Appreciate everybody hanging out. It's been a blast. Hope you all enjoyed the free subscription gifts as well. Touch my dilly, see, it wasn't you and Javier just giving the donations. I did give some back today as well myself. Did a nice 10 bunch earlier on, so we're giving back. We're part of a big community here, which is great to see. So yeah, it's been fun. Definitely a fun stream. Hour and 45 minutes. Appreciate everybody joining. Everyone hit the like button as well. Let's make sure we get absolutely everyone showing their support. And yeah, make sure you're in the Discord. If you haven't already, join that Discord chat. Yeah, that's what we like, Touch My Dear. We love that. Yeah, nice to give back instead of just receiving all the time. Don't take that how you want to go. So yeah, there you go. So, yes, see you next time, Paul. Appreciate you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.